So I'm Scott Dennison. I'm with TopRankedRoofer, founder and CEO, and I am sitting here this afternoon talking with Calumn McKay. He is a gentleman that owns Perfect Pitch Roofing and Exteriors in London, Ontario. And Calumn, why don't you pick it up from there? How would you tell people that are listening how you originally found me and what made you decide you were interested in talking to me?
Well, as a roofer, I'm always learning and growing, trying to develop my craft and get better. I listen into podcasts, and the Roofer Show was the one that I was listening to, and you guys are having a great conversation about what you can do for roofers, and in how getting us visible to the customers. And I was intrigued by it. I really was, and so I called you up, and that really started the process that has changed things for me quite well up here in Canada. So I'm excited.
When I found you, you were not visible, and you were
right. Actually, it was an utter mess. Right. I was told that I was going to be on page one, and heck, I never got anything from my website at all. So yeah, it was very frustrating when I found when you showed me all of the mismanagement and the smoke and mirrors coming to light. Really got me frustrated, but you made it all better for sure.
So let's talk about what's happened now. I mean, I think we talked about it would take around a month for your website to be ready. Did we deliver on time, and did it meet your expectations?
Absolutely. And to elaborate on some of the stuff that you were saying there, I can only come to one conclusion is either the guy who was setting up my website originally knew what he was doing, which is terrible, or he didn't know what he was doing. And that's where I'm leaning. But that's also terrible. So I had a conversation with you, and quite quickly we were able to determine what was going on and why I wasn't being seen. And yeah, in a very short time, I would say a month, and I'm all of a sudden getting hits on my website. Leads are coming through. People are calling me up saying I have good reviews on Google. They want me to come out. It's nice. So you've helped me with that, and yeah, in a month, it's really starting to hit, and I'm able to give my message out to people a little bit more often now, and that's helping me big time. Yeah, it's a nightmare seeing what some of these guys are doing, and the lies that they're telling people. Right, it's very frustrating, and be able to get a message out there before they even call me. That's
right.
great. That's really great. I mean, because when they do call me up, they're like, "Tell me more," right? And that's where I get set apart from everyone else.
Recurring contract basis that I've done for years, and switch it all to a list that was on a Trello board.
Yeah.
That was just an A through Z checklist of everything we were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find that to be helpful to you to monitor?
I'm glad you're talking about that, because that really, for me, is opened up a huge door in that, I knew from day one what to expect. And ever since that day, and watching the items being checked off as you went live through it, I'm able to critique and develop my own company and be able to say, hey, you know what? I need this. I need that. I have ideas moving forward, and I know that you're going to be able to help me with those. And it's basically it's given me the ability to be able to really be a part of what you're doing. That's a great plus for sure.
Excellent. Okay, and that just led me to think of one last question, and then we do. When you look back at the investment that you made, do you think the value was good?
Scott, I think that you have catapulted me at least 2 years ahead in a period of a month. You know, that's a special thing. For me, it was very valuable. Probably one of the best things I spent money on so far with my company.
I'll hear it from you.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I'm grateful for that. So